What if the single most important financial decision you ever make happens before your kid turns 10? Think about that for a second. We spend so much time worrying about 401ks and retirement accounts. But the habits that actually shape someone's financial future, those start in the living room. They start at the checkout line. They start when a 5-year-old holds a coin for the very first time. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most kids grow up never learning how money actually works. And then we wonder why so many adults are stressed and in debt. It doesn't have to be that way. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to change that, one simple lesson at a time. Here's something I want you to hear loud and clear. Teaching kids about money does not mean spreadsheets. It means using the moments you're already living, shopping trips, chores, and even spending mistakes. And here's the part that surprises most parents. It's actually fun. When money is a tool, kids get curious. So let's get into it. We're going to cover how to teach kids about money at every age, the most practical strategies, and the mistakes most parents accidentally make along the way. No financial expertise required. Before we dive in, let's talk about the why. Research shows that money habits start forming as young as age 7. By middle school, financial behaviors are taking shape, and yet, money is barely taught in schools. Most kids graduate without ever learning how to budget or save. That gap, it falls on us as parents. Number 1, teaching kids about money by age. The easiest way to make lessons stick is to match their development. For ages 3 to 5, keep it simple. It's all about what money looks like and how it's used. Play store at home. Once kids hit 6 to 9, introduce the jar method. Watching coins pile up in a jar makes patience feel like a game. Then come the tween years. Give them a small weekly amount and let them decide. Let them make small mistakes. And for teenagers, that's when the real-world stuff begins. Bank accounts, debit cards, and even basic investing. Number 2, practical ways to actually do this. What does this look like day to day? Let's walk through it. Start with what money is. Use a home store game to show that money is earned and limited. It's all about trade-offs. Next, make saving visual. Help them pick a goal and put a photo of it on their jar. Now, saving has a reason. Don't just teach the concept, put money in their hands. Help them plan it out before they spend a single dollar. Number 3, teaching earning, giving, and growing. The best lessons aren't just about spending, they're about values. Let's start with earning. Tie age-appropriate chores to a small payout. Tie effort to income. Then, let them manage it. Now let's talk about giving. Encourage them to set aside money for causes they care about. Money can help others. And finally, growing money. Compare investing to planting a seed. Show how a little money, left alone, becomes more. Number 4, mistakes to avoid. Even well-meaning parents fall into these traps. Mistake 1, giving money without explanation. Mistake 2, not letting kids make small mistakes. Those failures are where the learning happens. Let the impulse buy fail. Mistake 3, avoiding money talk. Don't treat money like a secret. Keep the conversations casual, honest, and normal. And speaking of modeling habits, KashKick is a great way to show your kids what earning online actually looks like. It's a rewards app where you get paid for games and surveys. It's a great way to show that money can be earned from home. Teaching kids about money doesn't require perfection. It just requires consistency. Small moments repeated over time. You're not just teaching dollars and cents. You're teaching how to make decisions, delay gratification, and think ahead. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below and tell me a money lesson you wish you'd learned as a kid. Check out KashKick in the description, like this video, and subscribe for more smart money habits. See you in the next one.